Alright guys, in this video we're going to be covering demolition, and what I mean by this is an interior demolition job. If you're wondering what this page is, it's my Facebook junk removal money page, and you can go ahead and request to be a member of this page. All you got to do is I'll leave a link below for the group, and I post on here every once in a while. This is a job that we did December 12th. But basically, there are a few ways to price demo. And before we get into pricing, I want to make sure that you guys understand that to do demo jobs like this, there are rules that you need to follow. And depending on where you live, those rules might apply to you. Here in Oregon, you need to be a licensed general contractor to do demolition work like this, even if it's not knocking down an entire building, and if it's interior demo like this, you still need a general contractor's license. Also, you might want to check to see what type of insurance you need. It might change, and most likely will, if you're doing this type of work. The other thing you need to be paying attention to is if the city that you live in has rules with asbestos. If it does, you're going to need endorsements for asbestos and lead paint. So there are a lot of factors here. With that said, though, you can make good money doing demolition, and you can keep a crew pretty busy. So the way that I price demolition jobs, it goes like this. When I first started doing this, I priced them at an hourly rate, and I failed tremendously. I was pricing my demo jobs at $75 an hour for 2 guys to do demo. But that didn't include my hauling fees. So speaking with people that were more, I guess, experienced in the construction industry, I started to get a better idea of how to price demo jobs, because construction isn't my background. It's always been marketing, and now it's doing junk removal jobs and now demo. So I quickly learned that demo jobs can be tricky, and I need to have a plan of action. And like I said, always create a plan and create ways to strategize and just make everything flow. So with this, what I did is I gathered that my friend told me that I need to have a per square foot amount to charge for demo. And then that's if you're doing an entire demo job. I mean, you're getting the place. So with this specific job, I charged it at I believe it was $2.50 a square foot. And the place wasn't very big. So I did $2.50 a square foot, but that did not include my hauling fees. For hauling, I charged an additional amount per trailer load. So this way, there wouldn't be any gaps in my bid, and I wouldn't lose money if I didn't know exactly how many loads it would be. So this kind of covers you on both ends. You get the amount that you agreed for per square foot, and then depending on how many debris come out of this job, you're going to make sure that you make the money on the hauling side of the business as well. So that in combination, I think those two things work well for me. If it's a job where it's not the entire structure, where you're not demoing walls, kitchens, and gutting the entire building, and you're just doing a section, I wouldn't do it by the square foot. What I've been doing though is I come in and I bid it. So give you an idea, like let's say it's just the kitchen. I'll say, hey, you know what, we'll do the kitchen at $700 to demo the kitchen, and then how many trailer loads it is, that is going to be the price for hauling. And this typically works, like I said, because you're covering both ends of the job and you're not losing money anywhere. So this is what I would say you guys need to do for demo jobs. Also, I live in another part of the United States. Maybe it's more expensive or cheaper where you live. So what I would do is I would get in touch with a general contractor in your area, maybe a friend that can guide you more on pricing like I did. But I hope this was helpful.